So as you can see, I got Nisha's trap, my trap running, H to B is running, and yeah, this is just part of having so many projects. Like, I had to jump the trap, well, my trap off. Nisha still had pretty good battery. The Civic started up by itself, but yeah, it's just, man, it's just a part of having so many projects. And then when the winter comes around and the weather isn't right enough to really drive the projects you got, so then they just sit, and yeah, occasionally a battery will die. So it's always good to have jump packs. I do have two favorites, which I will show you, and I'll go over why I use whichever one I do use. So here they are. So this baby right here is one that came from Amazon, and my bro DJ from work, he actually picked this one up and then just gave it to me because he said I need it more than he do, like, because I have so many projects just sitting around. But this unit here is a absolute beast, but sometimes you don't need this much power. So here is the Topdon, which these guys actually sponsored me this one. They sent it out absolutely free. So I'll leave a link in the description if you would like to check these out. But this one I've been using a little bit less than the other one. I've had this one a little longer than this one, but this unit right here works pretty good, but it's like a little bit soft. So like the trap was completely dead this morning and I needed just a little extra kick, so I ended up having to pull this unit out. But most of the time this one will do the job, and it is a little bit down on power, so it's down to 75, and it stayed in the CB7 overnight, so that could have had something to do with it. It's a little chilly today, so maybe it just needed to warm up some more. But I did attempt it twice, and see on this unit here, this thing kicks on full power every time you hook it up, whereas this one is nice because it actually has like a lower power setting, so when you first plug it up, it won't be giving you like full like jump start power. It'll give you like almost like battery charge power. So the green light that says correct will be blinking if you have it hooked up correct. If you have it hooked in reverse, it'll just beep and this red light will come on, so you won't hurt anything if you accidentally hook it up backwards. But this boost button is where it's at. So if your battery is dead, you hook everything up, the correct light will blink green, and then you hit this boost button and you hear a click, and it'll go, and then it'll the green light will stay on, and that's when you're getting all the fire you can from this little puppy here. And most of the time that thing will jump stuff right off, but I had to pull the big boy out to get the trap started today. But she's running. I'll let it run for a while and do a little bit of charging and stuff. Just let the fluids kind of circulate through the system. It has definitely been some cold days here recently, so just let it run for a little bit. Definitely got to do a lot of work to this car, and hopefully we can go ahead and jump on it next year. But this exterior definitely needs a major refresh, man. Like, this thing is absolutely trash. This wrap has been on here for about 3 or 4 years, and my cars sit out in the open. Like, if I'm not working on them, they don't stay in the shop. They sit right out here in the weather. So it has definitely took a toll on it, this wrap. But this was a 3M wrap, so it wasn't like an off-brand material. It was actual 3M, but it just messed up really bad. So definitely gonna be diving into this. I gotta figure a way to get it off the car, and I think I'm gonna just go back with paint. But yeah, the trap is still here. It needs axles first before anything, so it won't even move right now. So we got to do some axles first. But yeah, it's the Christmas time season, man, so most of the money has to go towards, you know, the family and stuff, but it'll get fixed eventually. The H2B has this weird issue where it'll be running fine just like this, and then it'll just cut off, and then you can immediately start it right back up. And I don't know, it's something electrical, but somebody actually noted that it might be the distributor. I doubt it's the distributor. It's something within the dash, and I haven't really had time to dive into it yet, but it's definitely something within this dashboard that's making it do that, because it's like a click noise behind the dash, and when you hear that click, it'll just stall the engine out, and then it'll fire right back up. And I just don't know exactly what that is, but we'll get around to diagnosing that eventually as well. And it only really does it at idle. Like, you got to be sitting somewhere and it'll just cut off. Now when you're driving, it seems to do okay so far. I haven't had any real big issues, but because of that, I just kind of be scared to drive this thing like that. So I don't know, I just might play around with it around the house. But as far as like taking it on like little adventure, like maybe to the meets and stuff, I don't really do that because I don't know what that issue is, and I'm scared it might come up and actually not start. So, but yeah, H2B is still hanging in there. Now in the last video, you guys saw me clear these headlights, which were tinted blue from Nisha's Harley. So what I'm gonna do now, they've been drying completely overnight, so I think they're pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and install them. She probably won't even drive the car any this week, so if she does, it'll definitely, it's been over 24 hours, so it'll definitely be dry enough by then. But I'm gonna go ahead and install these because today is a kind of nice day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it knocked out just in case we have any more real cold weather coming. But these things did turn out really decent. Make sure if you haven't, you go check that last video out because I did this on a really good budget and actually did 2 sets. So I did these and I also did these here, which are gonna be going into this CG whenever we get the engine and stuff right. So yeah, did 2 sets for about 50 bucks. And I don't think that's a bad buy considering like these are pretty shot. Like just look at the difference here in the yellow and the clarity of those. So that's gonna really bring this front end back to life. Well guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap this video up. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Remember, smack that like button. I will catch y'all in the next one. Respect our bills. Peace out.